a beautiful day it is today, quoting Tim. He always says that. He always appreciates his nice days. So we are at Mersey Bluff. So it's near Mersey Bluff Lighthouse, and it's just the walkway or the beach right underneath it, and it is such a beautiful little day spot. I just cannot believe the beautiful day. So around here, the reason why I came down here is because I read that there was free showers down here, free toilets, free showers, which is unusual. And I believe over in this area here, there's a kids' playground, and Pablo's going to enjoy walking along here when I take him out in a second. But yeah, what a beautiful area. I just want to take you over to these showers and see what they're like. I didn't actually stay here though last night. I actually stealthed. So I came over here at 5 o'clock this morning, and just to enjoy the sunrise. And what a beautiful sunrise I got this morning. That was my first flight solo on that drone. So how did I go, guys? I think I did pretty well. All right, let's check out these showers. So guys, there is actually free showers here. Look, what are they like? Pre-timed 2-minute cutoff. Press for warm shower and press cold for cold shower. Okay, not bad. Also around this area, looks like they've got a nice day area over here, somewhere to meet up with your friends, have some lunch, and all this shaded area here, which is really cool. But look at that ocean. Stunning day today. Just so happy that we've got some nice days. I mean, so many times we've got, with sand van style, it always rains, but what a beautiful day. I've got an exciting day planned today, guys. We're going to 3 different tasting places. I'll tell you a bit more about that when I get back to the van. All right, what a park up, guys. I'm just there, and that is my view. What a park up. That is beautiful. Okay, let's tell you what we're up to today. Alright, so what are we doing today? So we're going to 3 tasting places again today, but completely different. So we're going to a coffee place, a winery, and I think it's a cider place. I'm not actually sure. Is it a brewery? Cider? I think it's a brewery. So that'll be today. I do have to go and do some laundry, like forever laundry in this channel, but I'm not going to take you there. I might just take you straight to the coffee place where we'll start our little adventure. I couldn't bypass this and not show you how beautiful this little place is. There's also a caravan park just on the hill there. It's actually $45 a night, which I think is a little bit steep. However, the beautiful views, I don't know, I reckon I'd pay it. It's absolutely stunning. But then again, I can just park here and enjoy the views as well. So anyway, let's get this day going. Or let's get on the road. Really, I should say. Come on, Pablo, let's head on the vlog. I just took him out for a little walk, and he just loves the sun. He just wants to sit and just sit in the sun. He doesn't want to walk, he just wants to sit there and bathe in the sunlight. All right. Let's hit the road. Alright, first hurdle of today. I wasn't really planning on that coffee place to be in the middle of an industrial area, and to be quite frank, it's hot today, there's nowhere to park. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in there to get coffee. I think that might be a pass, so I might continue on to the winery. The only problem with that is I haven't eaten anything yet. I was hoping to get something at the cafe before I went to a winery, so might have to rethink for a second. Please hold. Alright, I might go to the winery, but I have some lunch before I go in. That'll work, right? Because that's where I want to go. That's sort of in the same area, so I'm going to do it. La Villa Wines. We're on our way. Wow. What an entrance. The entrance to La Villa Wines was so fancy. Felt like I just teleported to a Tuscan castle. The vines are lined up like they're welcoming royalty, and that's me, obviously. And this driveway is giving main character energy. If the wine is as good as the first impression, I just may never leave. I mean, what an entrance. I had to sort of park in front of the building because there's nowhere for me to park, but what an entrance to this place. How beautiful. The entrance to La Villa Wines is straight out of a European fairy tale. Think grand, elegant, and just a little bit magical. It feels like I've stepped into a Tuscan villa, but nope, still in Tassie. And then you step inside and wow. Talk about effortlessly classy. The furniture, stunning. Think rich wood, elegant seating, and that perfect balance of modern and timeless. Every little detail feels intentional, like someone with impeccable taste curated the whole space just to make you feel fancy. And the vibe? Warm and welcoming and just the right amount of luxury. The staff were absolute legends, friendly, down to earth, and ready to make sure your glass is never empty. And then, the wine. Oh my gosh, every single one was incredible. I thought I'd find a favourite, but honestly, they were all next level. Let's just say I left feeling very impressed. Guys, what an absolute delight that place was. All the wines, I have to say, were top notch. I can't fault any one of them, even the reds, and I'm not a red drinker. Very personable. Both ladies came over and chatted to me, not just about the wines, but it's great for solo travelers if someone just come over and ask how your day is and where you've been and what you've been up to, and absolutely love that. Highly recommend La Villa Wines. It's top of my list. I actually ended up with the first one, a sparkling Blanc de Blanc. So I've got sparkling now to my list, so that is good. All right, guys, I've had to have a rethink because we had that diversion with that coffee place this morning. I don't want to go straight to a cider place after a wine place because I've got to drive and I need that time space in between the two. So what I suggest you and I do is we go to Cradle Coast Olives. Now, I think it's olive oils, but I believe they'd have olives there too, because I love olives. I feel like cracking one of these wines soon this week. But yeah, let's go to the olive place. And I really want to get a nice chili oil. I wonder if they do that. I wonder if they do that, like infused olive oil with chili oil, with chili, because that. So let's go there and then we'll swing back round to the cider place after that. What do you reckon, guys? Sound like a plan? Yeah, I'm hearing you. You ready, Pablo? You want to get some olive oil? He's pumped for olive oil, guys. Pumped. Let's hit the road. I'm really enjoying our days out together, guys. So I'll let you know. You're keeping me company, and I thank you for that. Let's go. This is an absolutely stunning place. 100% recommend. Live it. Rolling up to Cradle Coast Olives expecting, well, olives. But first, wow, what a driveway, beautiful gardens, draping trees, and very much giving secret garden vibes. But then, wait a minute, is this someone's house? Yep, just me, a fancy shed out the back and an absolute silence. This is either the start of a delightful gourmet experience or the setup for a very classy horror movie. That almost fit my van. I mean, anything bigger than me, I wouldn't be able to get in that entrance. They have to think we're quite tall, because they said RV parking down this lane. It was just like, I could hear it scraping on our sunroof. I'm like, oh gosh, I can't go back now. Anyway, let's go in and see if we can get some nice olive oils. Ready, Pablo? You stay here, buddy. Won't be long. So inside the fancy shed, I'm greeted by one guy, just me and him, and his very award-winning olives. He lined up 4 olive oils for me to try, and yeah, they were good, but then came the moment, the obligatory, so which one do you like? And look, maybe I wanted a bottle,
or maybe the pressure of this one-on-one experience got to me. Either way, I walked out one bottle heavier and mildly unsure if I made the decision, or if the decision made me.
Well, that was short and sweet here at the olive farm. We've got loads of awards, and he has a 4 out that you can taste. You can really tell the difference. It goes from softer to more bitter, and I didn't think I'd taste the difference, but lo and behold, I did. So I had to buy a bottle from him because I'd just love to support the locals around the area. And what a beautiful property he has here, and I was really impressed. But just that personal touch where he comes out, he lives here, comes out and greets you, and it's just really, really nice. So if you're after some olive oil, guys, they don't do any infused, which I was after some chili infused, as I said earlier, but I've got some nice olive oil for us to use. And I'm looking forward to having that with some bread and some balsamic vinegar. And he said a good dressing is oil, half and half, 50-50 oil and orange juice with honey. Perfect dressing, he said, so I'm going to try that out. Alright, next up. Okay guys, I don't think I've ever done a cider tasting before. So this is going to be new. Let's go check it out. It looks like they do live music here as well. And it looks buzzing.
Next stop, Spreyton Cider Company, instantly loving the chill vibe, friendly staff and the promise of delicious crisp ciders. The outdoor area, super nice, plenty of space to sit and take it all in. Inside, just as good. A really nice setup, stylish but welcoming, and you could even grab lunch if you wanted to make a whole afternoon of it. Oh, and if you feel like committing to the cider lifestyle, there was merch too. Hats, shirts, the works. So I did what any responsible adult would do. I tasted a few. And by a few, I mean enough to forget that I have limited van storage, because somehow I walked out with more cider than I could possibly should have. No regrets, until I have to find a place to put it all.
Alright guys, I bought a little bit more than I should have done, only because I am buying for Tim as well. So, I have got 4 different types for a tasting for him, and one that I really liked. So, hope he likes it. She was very nice actually, that woman. As soon as I walked in, straight in, hello, how you going? What would you like to taste? What are your tastes? I'm like, well, I'm tasting for my husband, which doesn't help because we've got completely different tastes. But I do know he has a sweet tooth. So I tasted quite a lot. They're only little tiny shots of them. I ended up getting for myself a spiced pear cider because, you know, I like my chili and I like a little bit of a kick. I decided for Tim I'm going to get a 4-pack of all the different ones that I actually liked. There was one I didn't like. It was an orange one. He'll probably go, oh, you should have got that one. But I got him an apple, pear, pineapple sour, and an apple and raspberry. I think that one is the sweetest, and he's going to love this one. So, worth getting him just a tasting, just because he couldn't be there. And I think, well, you deserve a tasting too. And I've sort of put these away so we can head off. Stuff everywhere today, guys. I'm very disorganized. It's been if I would have organised that a little bit better today, the oil place was a little bit out of my way. This tasting trail map, guys, if you get this, these, oh, see, I've marked the stuff we've done. These are not in scale. Because I drove like 25 minutes out of my way to the olive oil place, and I really, yeah. That's because I got thrown out by the coffee place this morning. You can't plan. It's van life, guys. You can't plan anything. Alright, let's get back to the campsite. Well, that's all we have time for in this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't make it to the coffee place. I was really looking forward to that one, but it's really hard to navigate in those small industrial streets, and it gets quite hot as well when it's all cement. So I'm sorry about that. Hopefully there's another coffee place we can visit in the next few weeks. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to all of our members. If you haven't become a member, all you have to do is head down and hit the join button, and there's 3 different tiers. First tier tier is to support us on the road. The second tier is to support us on the road, get a free sticker, and you also get advanced videos. I think there's 4 advanced you can see at the moment. And the third tier is same as all the other 2, except if you want to help us a little bit more. Thank you so much, guys. And if you haven't just subscribed already, do that. We will see you next time. See you guys.